Now, I am very excited, firstly because the singing is over, but also because we get to welcome our very first special guest to this show. Since this man's debut as the winner of 2005's Raw Comedy Competition, he's gone on to make huge waves in the comedy scene, not only on the TV, but also on the stage. Please welcome to Studio A, Josh Thomas. Hey, Josh. Good man. Now, how are you, firstly?
Yeah, I'm good. How
Are you alive?
What do you mean? Oh,
Because, you know, the last time I was meant to see you, it was about a week ago at a gig, and I got word you were
a fundraiser
in hospital.
for this show.
Yeah.
Which I was going to do because I'm a good guy.
Yeah.
And then, but no, then I didn't. I went to hospital.
You're here now, so
no, but
I'm
it's
assuming
over.
everything's okay.
It's over. I'm really embarrassed because it's been over exaggerated. Because what happened was, like, it sounds bad in the beginning. I had a sore throat, and then I got in the shower, and I started bleeding out of my mouth, right, for no reason. I just started bleeding out of my mouth, and that was bad.
Doesn't sound great.
It doesn't sound good. So then I got out of the shower, and it stopped bleeding. But I was like, maybe I should go to the doctor. And then I was like, oh, really? You know, stop bleeding. We'll see what happens. And then I almost fainted. I got really dizzy and like collapsed. And then that went on for like a really long time. So then I went to the emergency room, and then I was fine. And then I sat in.
What do you mean? It just. It's the first time I've heard walking into the emergency room being a cure.
I was totally fine, but I had to wait there for 3.5 hours, and I was like, screw this, I'm just gonna go. But then my dad, he's like quite like a hypochondriac. Like my dad, like he used to come downstairs like in the morning and be like, where's the dog? I haven't seen the dog. And then I go, oh, I don't know, I haven't seen her. And he'd be like, oh, she's probably gone off somewhere to die. She was like six. Like she's 6 years old, she's fine.
Is that hypochondria, or is that just pessimistic?
I think they go hand in hand.
Okay.
And then, so he made me wait in the emergency room, and then I ended up going into the hospital with a proper doctor who could have been, you know, helping people, and I just had a very sore throat.
Okay.
So, but they put me on an ECG, and they gave me an X-ray, and they did a blood test, and they put me on a drip. And I was just sitting there like this big idiot, like a big idiot, because of my stupid freaking dad. And then I had to cancel the fundraiser, but I heard it was fine.
Yeah, it was great,
Sorry.
and because your names were on the poster and everything, we sold all the tickets. So, I mean, as far as we're concerned, that's your job done.
We all know this.
But I was actually
We all
told,
know that's not true.
I got told like an hour before the show that you had gone to hospital and it might happen, but I was told, keep it under wraps, don't tell anyone because we don't want, because there's a chance you still might make the show, so we don't want the audience to get upset if you're still going to turn up. And then I walk in the door and I have like 3 different people come up to me and go, oh, we heard Josh is in hospital. And I'm like, what? No, that's under wraps.
I put it on Twitter.
You did?
Because I wanted, I put it on Twitter but only because I wanted to make sure that like people like, so that they knew I wasn't lying. Because I feel like if they saw it on Twitter first and then you said it, that they would know it was like a proper big deal. So that's why I put it on there.
Is there now? I do follow you on Twitter. You only have. I'm catching up to you though. I've got a Twitter account that I opened recently. You've got 30,000 followers.
Yeah, I've got 31,000 now. So
no big deal. If you added my followers to that, you could have 31,081. So. No, but I wanted to ask you: is there anything?
I'll do a follow Friday for you, and you'll get like 9 more.
Yes, that's 10. Maths isn't a good thing.
Yeah.
Is there anything you don't put on Twitter?
What do you mean?
Like how much of your personal life do people follow on Twitter?
I put most of it on. My favorite thing at the moment is, do you know who Megan Phelps is?
Well,
you know from my Twitter probably if you follow me. So she's, you know, there's the Rossborough Baptist Church, which is like this crazy. They're my favorite thing in the world at the moment.
Yeah.
They're like this crazy like cult church, and they started. They had a website called GodHatesFags.com,
which people might have seen in the Bruno film.
Really?
Yeah, because he interrupts one of their protests. Anyway.
Oh, yeah. So they've God Hates Fags, and then they changed it to God Hates America. They had a new one called God Hates America. And then Sweden did something, so now it's God Hates Sweden as well. And then God Hates Australia. And then they just like gave up and went God Hates the World.
And so you know they've gone too far when they hit Sweden.
Well, I think God Hates the World is probably too far. Because he made the world, you know what I mean? If he hates the world, that's his own freaking problem. You know, like he did this. This is not my fault. And so one of them is on Twitter, Megan Phelps, and I decided I'm going to send her an insult every day. That's my new thing. I just insult her.
I've got some of your insults here.
I keep them very simple because I figure like she's only read 1 book. You know, like she needs. We need to keep them very simple. So I say things like, "Hey, Megan Phelps, you smell like fart."
Yes, exclamation mark. Apple is shipping my iPad. Finally. Do you have an iPad, Megan Phelps? Probably not. Loser.
Yeah.
I like that. But you
And
know
then she's
what?
all like, I don't need an iPad, I've got an iPhone. They're just like a bigger iPhone. I'm like, yeah, screw you. It's because you don't have a job, you big idiot, Christian freak. No, she's Christian. And then my favorite one, though, was when I said, so I was just having a chat with God, and he said that Megan Phelps is a big...
I know what it is.
Yeah.
Vagina.
No, it was cunt.
Oh.
Yeah.
No. You know, it was a good show. But what I love was after your iPad insult,
Yeah.
you know, because I follow your tweets, the next day after you just said you got your iPad, you put this up.
Oh, this is...
And it's a drawing that you drew on your iPad.
I hereby decree Megan Phelps is a douche. And that's God in the corner.
Would have rather you went with douche with the last one as well, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Hey, but I thought I could help you out.
Yeah?
I thought I could join in your insulting ways.
What do you, yeah?
I've got some. Do you mind if I run them by, and maybe you can rate them, because I haven't sent them yet.
I'll
so
tweet
we
them.
can...
She replies. We have like chats on.
Okay, let's see how we go. My first one is, hey Megan Phelps, I really like you, ... not, brackets, high fives, all my friends for nailing some killer stuff.
Yeah, no, that's good. Is
that good?
No, I like that.
Okay, cool.
I think she'll get it.
Okay.
I've got, yeah?
I get better. If we were at a party together, I would encourage my friends to gather around you and fart simultaneously in a move I like to call crop dusting.
Yeah, that's good. I'm trying to figure out an insult, but I haven't got my finger on it because her last name sounds like Felch. So I want to do a joke like oh, Megan knows.
Well, how's this last one? I now refer to felching as Phelpsing.
Oh,
Thanks,
yes.
Megan Phelps.
That's perfect.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, it's over.
Yeah.
Well, now I asked her a question, and my favorite thing is I asked her, I said, why did God make gays, right? And her explanation was that he made some people to kill them for no reason. And so it's like when you play The Sims, you know, like you just like make a person and lock them in a room and don't give them food. That's what they think God is like.
I don't know. Does everyone do that when they do The Sims?
Yeah.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, please thank Josh Thomas.